Ancient tombs just discovered in Egypt reveal the truth about the pyramids. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest news and updates from the world of archaeology. In today's video, we will be talking about the latest discoveries made in Egypt and how they are changing the way we view the pyramids. The Egyptian pyramids and how they were built without today's sophisticated technologies have baffled scholars for centuries. An old tomb's recent discovery offers a fresh look at the matter. Egyptologists are scholars and scientists who travel to Egypt to look for ancient antiquities. Egyptology is the study of ancient Egyptian architecture and history. We can learn a lot about ancient Egyptian culture and behavior thanks to recent discoveries in Egypt. These discoveries also serve as a reminder that there are still many mysteries surrounding our history, many of which are just waiting to be solved by the next generation of scientists and researchers. We'll look at some of Saqqara's most incredible Egyptology finds in this video. The tomb of Ptah was unearthed and made public last year by Egyptologist Ola El Agwizi. The third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty of ancient Egypt, Ramses II, often known as Ramesses the Great, had the longest reign in history. To manage the kingdom's money while building all these structures, some rather sharp minds were required. Ptah served as King Ramses II's treasurer, and the Egyptians revealed his tomb last year. The stone coffin has several inscriptions written on it. Egyptologists were able to establish that the body belonged to Ptah because of these inscriptions. As our trip continues, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. You see, recent archaeological findings are challenging the way we think about the world's great treasures, including the Egyptian pyramids. For years, scientists have been baffled by how the enormous pyramids were built without the technological tools available to us today. Even while we don't yet have definitive answers, surprising discoveries within an old tomb offer a fresh viewpoint on the problem. The building procedure is said to have been confined to using moist sand to push the stones around without lifting them. The pyramids are enormous boulders placed on top of one another. The best way to raise the bricks to build higher levels is still a mystery. Despite this, the murals and writings found inside the pyramids provide us with information about its history and architecture. By the way, Egyptologists are scholars and scientists who travel to Egypt to look for ancient antiquities. Egyptology is the study of ancient Egyptian architecture and history. The two most prevalent hypotheses for how the pyramids were created are that they were either built by aliens or by a vanished society with cutting-edge technology. It is both interesting and disturbing to think of a civilization that was more developed than ours, since we are left wondering what else they may have left behind. However, fresh information has emerged as a result of recent investigations into an ancient Egyptian necropolis. A substantial limestone sarcophagus and 300 coffins from the Egyptian Empire have been discovered by archaeologists. Ancient Egyptians believed in mummifying their rulers because they saw them as gods and had intricate burial practices. The coffins of the dead were adorned with images from the Book of the Dead, a book that served as a manual on how to bury someone correctly. The Saqqara limestone coffin was notable because it belonged to a queen who had never been recorded in any prior history books. This raises concerns about what additional mysteries could be stashed away in old tombs waiting to be unearthed by contemporary experts. Inscriptions and images from the Book of the Dead were also used to adorn the coffins, revealing details about ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. Even though we still don't fully understand how the pyramids were built, recent Egyptian discoveries have given us important new information about the way of life and traditions of the ancient Egyptians. These discoveries also serve as a reminder that there are still many mysteries surrounding our history, many of which are just waiting to be solved by the next generation of scientists and researchers. Given the abundance of ancient sites and discoveries in Egypt, one of the most fascinating fields of study is Egyptology. Saqqara, one of Egypt's most important sites, has led to several fascinating discoveries in recent years. We'll examine some of Saqqara's most incredible Egyptology finds in this blog article. King Ramses I Treasure. The tomb of Ptah was unearthed and made public last year by Egyptologist Ola El Agwizi. Images of the tomb's inside, which was covered in murals of people and animals, were captured by news organizations.
بيمثل المدخل والبيلون الخاص بيه، ولقينا معاه قدامه قواعد أعمدة ثابتة، قواعد تماثيل ثابتة، النهارده الاكتشاف بتاعنا جاي في ان احنا لقينا احد التماثيل اللي كانت تقف على هذه القواعد، في الغالب للملك رمسيس الثاني من حجر الكوارتز، واللي بيمثله ضخم جدا حوالي 8 متر واقف بدون القعده.
لا طبعا هنا التقنيات بسيطة جدا اللي هو بيشتغلوا بيها، هي عملية حفار، بينزلوا حوالي متر ونص تقريبا تحت مستوى الأرض عشان يتأكدوا من خلو المنطقة من أي آثار، وهم بيحفروا لقوا التمثال الكبير ده. التمثال لغاية دلوقتي احنا لقينا النصف العلوي وجزء من الذقن والجزء الأسفل من الوجه زي ما حضرتك شايف. دلوقتي طلعنا الجزء الأعلى اللي هو الجبين والتاج والودن والجزء من العين الأيمن.
In ancient Egypt, Ramses Yi, commonly referred to as Ramesses the Great, was the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty. He had the longest reign in history when he ruled in the 13th century BCE. He is regarded as one of the greatest pharaohs of ancient Egypt and is well known for his military exploits and the various structures he constructed, such as the Ramesseum, Abu Simbel's Temple of Ramses II, the temples of Karnak, and the Temple of Ramses Ea. To manage the kingdom's money while building all these structures, some rather sharp minds were required. Pata and Weir served as King Ramses E's treasurer, and the Egyptians revealed his tomb last year. By this point, the sarcophagus had been discovered. It contained several inscriptions and was composed of granite. Egyptologists were able to establish that the body belonged to Pata and Weir because of these inscriptions. They searched for the sarcophagus for a year, not because they were sluggish, but rather because it was expertly concealed.
معاه قدامه قواعد أعمدة ثابتة، قواعد تماثيل ثابتة. النهارده الاكتشاف بتاعنا جاي في ان احنا
Egyptologists discovered a vertical shaft in the courtyard of the tomb last year when it was exposed. Digging into some of the found tombs is a time-consuming and delicate process because they are still unaltered and undisturbed. The 26-foot shaft was successfully dug out by the team after nearly a week of painstaking, cautious drilling. The sarcophagus was found by lead archaeologist Ola Al-Agwizi when she entered the new room first. The fact that grave thieves left the sarcophagus unharmed was the most significant aspect. This is an uncommon event since tomb robbers are quite cunning when it comes to locating and taking expensive items. There was a minimal danger that tomb robbers would interrupt the gathering because the chamber was discovered after a 26-foot shaft was dug up. 5 4,000-year-old painted tombs. Many interested eyes and experts were drawn to the discovery of 5 tombs in Egypt early this year. The graves, which were found in Saqqara, are thought to be 4,000 years old. The find was found, according to the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities, during the most recent burial shaft excavation. Several artifacts, including toys, wooden boats, and masks, were found during the excavation. The Old Kingdom and First Intermediate periods, which are considered to be gloomy in ancient Egyptian history, are when tombs that are 4,000 years old were constructed. Many monuments and artifacts that would have been extremely valuable in modern society were destroyed as a result of the political instability that followed the fall of the Old Kingdom. The tombs, as opposed to the vanished artworks, have stood the test of time and provided unique insights into the lives of those who lived during this time. In conclusion, new Egyptian tomb discoveries have shed light on the culture and way of life of the ancient Egyptians. These findings have altered our perception of the world's oldest wonders, even while the enigma surrounding the building of the pyramids persists. 5 tombs from the Old Kingdom and First Intermediate period, as well as a gigantic limestone coffin belonging to a queen who had never been recorded in any historical accounts, were found recently in Saqqara. And these discoveries have revealed fresh information about ancient Egyptian culture. These discoveries serve as a reminder that there is still a lot we don't know about the past, and that there are many mysteries that need to be solved by scientists and researchers in the future. There are innumerable ancient sites and discoveries to be found in Egypt, making Egyptology a fascinating topic of study. Who knows what additional mysteries are stashed away in prehistoric tombs, waiting to be discovered by contemporary researchers? Watch our channel for more fascinating Egyptology findings. Thank you for joining me on this incredible ancient Egyptian tombs and discoveries. Please click the like button if you like this video, and think about subscribing to our channel for more intriguing videos. We love sharing stories about history and archaeology, and there's always something new and exciting to learn. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.